What if I told you that a hidden war raged for over a decade in the lush jungles of the Philippines, involving some of the world's most dangerous terrorists? Operation Enduring Freedom, Philippines was a critical part of the global war on terror, targeting jihadist groups like Abu Sayyaf and Jamaah Islamiyah. The operation began in January 2002, following the devastating 9/11 attacks, with the goal of dismantling terrorist networks in the southern Philippines. The United States provided advisors, equipment, and financial support to the Philippine government to combat these threats. By 2009, around 600 U.S. military personnel were actively assisting the armed forces of the Philippines. The CIA also deployed elite paramilitary officers to hunt down key terrorist leaders. One of the most significant battles was the Marawi Siege in 2017, which lasted nearly 200 days and displaced thousands of residents. The siege saw a coalition of nations, including the US, China, and Russia, working together to defeat the MOT group. Another critical conflict was the Zamboanga City crisis in 2013, where Philippine troops fought against the Moro National Liberation Front. This battle was a turning point, showcasing the strength and resilience of the Philippine Armed Forces. The roots of this conflict trace back to the 1898 Treaty of Paris, which ended the Spanish-American War and ceded the Philippines to the United States. Islam had already established a presence in the Philippines before the Spanish arrived, leading to centuries of tension and conflict. In 1899, the U.S. negotiated the Quirón Bates Treaty, recognizing the Sultanate of Sulu and its Muslim traditions. However, the treaty was unilaterally abrogated in 1904, leading to further resistance from the Moro people. Fast forward to the 21st century, and the U.S. Special Operations Command, Pacific, SOSPAC, became the core of Operation Enduring Freedom, Philippines. SOSPAC's mission was to support the Philippine government's counter-terrorism efforts and improve coordination between military and civilian authorities. The operation involved joint training exercises, humanitarian projects, and civil assistance to improve living conditions in the southern Philippines. One of the most tragic incidents occurred on February 21, 2002, when a helicopter crash killed 10 U.S. soldiers. Despite these losses, the mission continued, with U.S. and Philippine forces working together to combat terrorism. The Abu Sayyaf group, known for its brutal tactics, was a primary target of the operation. This Islamist separatist group aimed to create an independent Islamic state in western Mindanao and the Sulu archipelago. Jamaah Islamiyah, another militant organization, sought to establish a fundamentalist Islamic theocracy in Southeast Asia. The Balakatan training exercises were a key component of the operation, strengthening relations between the Philippines and the United States. These exercises focused on joint training and counter-terrorist tactics to combat groups like Abu Sayyaf. Despite allegations of U.S. forces becoming a permanent fixture in the Philippines, officials maintained that their presence bolstered national security. In 2013, operations began to wind down, with the Joint Special Operations Task Force, Philippines disbanding in June 2014. However, the fight against terrorism continued, with new missions launched to combat affiliates of the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant. By August 2018, 250 Americans were still involved in operations in the Philippines. The collaboration between the U.S. and the Philippines proved to be a significant force in the global war on terror. Through joint efforts, the capabilities of domestic and transnational terrorist groups were substantially reduced. The story of Operation Enduring Freedom, Philippines is a testament to the power of international cooperation in the face of global threats. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and remember the sacrifices made in the name of freedom and security.